Ook dit jaar hebben wij een winnaar met 0 fout. En dat is...
Een van de grootste beproevingen tijdens de basisschool was toch wel het dicté. Laat daar nou net eens een heuse musical over geschreven zijn. The Cauldron voert het op. The 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
We concentrate on winning at the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. We speak so damn convincingly.
They are nervous, but they're grinning. It seems they're living our dreams.
This is a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice beginning.
25th annual.
25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
First of all, what is The Cauldron?
The Cauldron is a non-profit performing arts company, and so far this is our 3rd musical, but we will be putting on a play, and we do a lot of classes, and also karaoke nights as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the children you see here on stage are here because of their extraordinary ability and love of language. But only one of them can go on to compete in the National Spelling Bee. And this year, to celebrate our silver anniversary, our local sponsors, the Putnam Optometrists, are offering today's winner a $200 savings bond towards his or her future education.
Ik zie heel veel grappen rond een dictéwedstrijd.
Yes.
Mensen hebben dingen correct en worden toegejuicht. Mensen hebben dingen fout en worden afgeserveerd. What is the point? Waarom kijk ik naar Spelling Bee?
Nou, wat je ziet eigenlijk is een Amerikaanse musical. En Spelling Bees zijn gewoon heel bekend in Amerika. Wij als Nederlanders zijn er misschien niet bekend mee.
We hebben het groot dicté der Nederlandse taal.
Het dicté, die hebben we wel, maar dat zijn vooral zinnen. En dit is echt gewoon een woord. Dus je krijgt een woord en die spel je. En als je hem goed hebt, dan ga je door. Ja. En als je het niet goed hebt, in dit geval krijg je een pakje drinken. En dan word je weer teruggestuurd. Afgeserveerd, ja. If you misspell a word, he will ring the bell. And our comfort counselor, Mitch Mahoney, will escort you off stage.
Je gaat me niet vertellen dat wij 2 uur gaan kijken naar mensen die hele moeilijke woorden goed spellen of fout spellen. Waar gaat dit eigenlijk over?
Ja, er zit wel veel meer in. Het gaat ook over de kinderen die gespeeld worden door volwassenen. Over hun achtergrond. Weet je, één karakter die wordt een beetje die lijkt een beetje dom, zeg maar. Van, oh, hij gaat het toch niet redden. Maar hij komt best wel, maar hij doet het best wel goed. En ook zijn familie. En er is bijvoorbeeld ook een karakter met ouders die er niet zijn. En hoe dat voor haar is. En het gaat veel dieper dan, het zijn kinderen die spellen.
Brooke, will you answer the phone for Leaf, please? Leaf, phone!
Thanks, I got it! Leaf Coneybear speaking. You're kidding! I'm gonna represent the bee, sit in the bee. Oh my god! Mom, Dad, Marigold, Brooke, Pinecone, Raisin, Landscape, Paul! You're never gonna believe this.
What's up, Leaf?
I'm gonna represent the basin in the county finals for the bee, the spelling bee.
Oh no, you came in 3rd, honey.
I think everyone can relate to them. Like, for example, my character's a perfectionist, and I grew up as a perfectionist. And you kind of see all of the pressures that we as humans place on ourselves. And even though it's something as mundane as a spelling bee, for example, I think everyone will be able to really relate to all the heart, but also like the bonds that these kids form and, the happy little moments that they get to.
Wordt gedurende de show echt helemaal verliefd op die personages. Ja. En ze vertellen door de liedjes, vertellen ze eigenlijk ook iets over hun leven thuis, buiten de Spelling Bee. Bijvoorbeeld Olive heeft heel afwezige ouders. En op een gegeven moment zingt ze daar ook over. En geheid zal je hart breken in dat moment.
And I wrap my head around the fact that in one book is the entire language of our species, which is a favorite term of Nietzsche's, who is the great-grandfather of Christina Ricci's. So I joke that the words in the dictionary are the friends I'll have forever, more than the friends I have made.
She's such a lovely girl with a lovely little boy.
And I heard that she's pro-choice, though still a virgin.
The bee itself is really just the medium. It's just why they're all together. What you're coming to watch is a story about young kids struggling to find their place in the world, who maybe feel like they have to do well in whatever they do, and they happen to know how to spell good words well, and then they look for some kind of validation there, and that's actually really quite human for us to decide that this is going to be our thing and hope to God it works out. And I think really that's what the story is about. The bee is just what they decided to make it about. The story itself is the people.
Your word is capybara.
Is that a word?
It's a word, yes.
What does it mean?
It's a tailless, largely aquatic South American rodent, often exceeding 4 foot in length.
Wow. What else can I ask?
You can ask its definition or use in a sentence.
Can you put it in a sentence?
Don't look now, Pedro, but I think that tailless, largely aquatic 4.5 foot rodent is a capybara.
Wow. That didn't help at all.
Blaze,
Yes, sir.
the cape. What is your outfit all about?
So, Leaf Coney Bear is a one-of-a-kind. He does what he likes to do. He makes a lot of his own clothes, and this was his bed sheet that became his cape.
I thought so.
So it was very much, yes. It's you'll see there's some some copywritten IP, so we keep it. But no, it's just a cape, and makes it feel super.
Are you ready to spell your word now, Mr. Capybara?
No, but it was really fun to come here. Hi guys, my whole family is here, which is C-A-P-Y-B-A-R-A, capybara.
That is correct.
It is? I can't believe it.
It's
It's
the
the
first
first
one.
that came to my mind. That why just came out. Yeah.
Why is he attending spelling bees?
So I think he is somebody who doesn't have a lot of expectations of him. They think because he's a little spacey. I'm playing him as he has ADHD, and I think that part of his story is that people think his weirdness, quote unquote, is something that makes him stupid or unintelligent. But really, he enjoys the spelling bees because he thinks it's fun, it's new, it's something to do, and he gets to try to do something and ends up doing it quite well.
It's not about the competition for him.
Not even remotely.
Cytus. I think I studied this one with my dad.
Segway.
S-E-G-U-E.
Good. Siphon.
S-I-P-H-O-N.
Good. Cystitis.
S.
No. Think.
P.
Good.
What? T-I?
No, Logan. Are you even concentrating?
There's a lot of really complicated parent and child relationships in the show. And you'll see kind of generationally how parents put pressure on their kids and how that actually boils over.
Maybe it's time for a break. Dan, honey, we're in the middle of a word here.
You know she doesn't spell with her blood sugar is low, Carl.
We gotta build up her stamina. The bee could last 3 hours.
Don't you talk to me about stamina, Carl.
Daddy dolphins! No!
Wait, Dad, please just let me get this one right.
My character Logan has 2 dads, and when Spelling Bee was written, this actually was not very common, or maybe it was, but it wasn't spoken about, for example.
We're talking about 2005, 2004?
Because there's actually been American schools that have banned this show.
Oh, really?
Because it has 2 gay dads.
Coochie!
It's the one road resembling the other road, what was the A-C-O-U-C
H-I. Akuchi?
That is correct.
I simply can't believe that I got it right. That I got it right. Right? I didn't cheat. I saw this light and it was neat. I like to laugh, I like to spell, I like to never hear the bell. And if this competition's held, at least I'm finally a part. I feel my heart begin to swell. I love to spell. I like it a lot.
Explain the American phenomenon of spelling bees to us Dutch people.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand it myself or why it became a big thing there. I do remember taking part in some when I was in middle school, and I remember I got out on the word ceramics because I forgot the second C.
Oh, you even remember that one traumatic experience?
I do remember, and I know I did. I got further in another one, but I didn't do as well in that. Or I messed up in that one too, but I still remember that ceramics.
Back in Phoenix, Arizona, I did a spelling bee. I got out on the word alligator.
Oh, okay.
That shows you how 20 years later, I still remember the pressure of the spelling bee and the exact word I got out on.
But why do you still remember? Is it such a shameful experience?
I think it's actually more just that it's one moment where you can kind of be the focus of attention, right? At that moment when you were the one standing there, all eyes on you, and yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
I remember being in the spelling bee and feeling really, really excited that like I could potentially win, and obviously I went on to become an actress, so clearly I wanted the attention and the limelight and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just exciting. For some reason, spelling words.
But Americans are sports fanatics as well.
Yes.
They could win a sports game.
Yes.
And skip the spelling bee.
Maybe the spelling bee was for all the kids who couldn't play sports.
Oh, that's why.
That makes more sense.
For whom do you make this production?
I really want to expose this great piece of, I guess it's American theater, it's spelling bee is exclusively a North American thing. I'd really love to bring this joyous piece to the international people of the Netherlands, including Dutch, but also all the expats as well. Because I think it's a really, really special piece of musical theater, and I don't know if it's ever been done here before. It's very obscure. And I think it'll bring people a lot of joy and make them laugh a lot.
In Nederland zijn we eigenlijk wel verrassend goed in Engels, hoor. Dus ik denk dat iedereen dit wel goed kan volgen. En de woorden die we moeten spellen natuurlijk, meestal heb je nog nooit van gehoord. Ik ook zelf niet. Soms is het ook verzonnen, de woorden.
Oh, ja.
Maar
Omfaloskepsis, bestaat dat?
volgens mij bestaat die wel echt.
Goodbye.